Welcome back, everybody. We're back at it again. More funny orbits. Yeah, me too. Me too. Want coffee? I just had coffee. I want more coffee. Every day, huh? So we're back here with the funny orbits. Wow. And I had some ideas. Some thoughts. One thing is, also hello everybody, welcome back. Oh yeah, that is an easy life hack. Spawn power up coffee. And we actually have that. No big deal. I was thinking if I go with littlest pot pal here, all of the pedals are kind of in the same spot. It's kind of cool, kind of funky. But I'm thinking maybe what we could try would be currently, the orbit direction is the direction between the player and the bullet, but maybe we should just let the orbit direction be its direction. Maybe. Yeah, now I get a circle of pedals. Isn't that more fun? I feel like that's a more fun approach to it. And this will also make shotguns. The bullets will be more spread out. Since every bullet would be like getting the same direction because they all spawn in the same spot. But now they kind of get the same spread that the shotgun has. It is kind of hypnotic. It's like a merry-go-round. Me, I'm the middle of the flower now. I'm the yellow part. Because the middle of flowers is always yellow. I know, I've drawn some. There's still like the little twirling, but I feel like it's fine. It's kinda cool. It's kinda... I suppose it's when we flip the direction. Maybe what we should do is instead of flipping the target to the direction, we flip the direction to the target. Still happens, and it happens more. Yeah, I'm not really sure. I suppose what we could do is kind of frame by frame it. This is the... Okay, so there it happened. Let's save a video of that. And let's have a little looky see. This is the best way to debug errors, if you ask me. Let's see. So this one here is doing the issue. So it's going towards the point. No, it's this one, right? No, it's both. Going towards the point. Goes past the point, and that's why it kind of flips back. But it goes in front of the point because it's got like the wavy motion, and we want to keep the wavy motion. So I'd say not a bug, funny feature. So now we know what's going on. So now we can say That's actually pretty cool. See, now the red dots are all spread out. I think before, if we comment this back, yeah. Oh, you know what? They all have different bullet speed. That's why it's spread out. But from the start, I think the points are much closer together. Yeah, so that's how it looks with that solution. And with this solution, I don't know if it's that much different. It's a big difference with the flower petals, but maybe it doesn't really matter with the shotgun, but that's fine. I think it's more interesting this way. And that's what I'll always think, and that's what I'm gonna do. And thank you for following Motherfucker #1. Thank you so much. Cool name. Makes me feel cool saying it. And that's all I ask. So another thing that I kind of wanted to think about is when there's a lot, like that would scare me so much. That would scare the shit out of me. A scary Easter bunny prank. It's still not 400. Save it. But what I was gonna say was I would really like it if this power-up could like if you fully upgrade it, it gets an extremely high orbit length. Like you could really like set up this death circle before you walk in and then walk in and you wouldn't lose any of your bullets. But yeah, this this stream is 399.75. So we're getting there. We're getting there. What the fuck moment? But what I want to do is just count how many bullets are orbiting, and when we get past a certain max number, we'll just go ahead and destroy the oldest ones. And that way we'll make sure that it never gets out of hand, and we can go wild when we add the upgrade attributes. Like imagine having 10 seconds before a bullet stops orbiting, and then you can have maybe, I don't know. I don't know what a good number would be. Maybe 50. Is this the one and only? The one and only Laserlina. So let's go ahead and create some logic for a max amount of these bullets. And I'm thinking we already have some spots where we go through every single bullet. So we should probably do this in the same spot, just so we don't go through all the bullets again. We don't really need to do that. So here we go through and draw outlines for all bullets. All enemy bullets. But we're still going through all bullets. So this is outline and going through every bullet. So let's add a new global variable in our object key, which is where we store everything that's important in our lives. Do we have any bullet order list, bullet effect apply? Sure. Bullet orbit amount, or yeah, amount. We have 0 of these. And then we go ahead and we live code this. And while it's compiling, we can do a little bit of thinking. Huh? Yeah, I wonder who's the lamest Lena out there. I definitely got one in mind. Linus Polinian. Can't you, if you combine Linus and Linian, you get Lena? Because that would be probably the lamest one. So before we go through all bullets, we want to reset this value. And then in here, we want to do if orbit and orbit timer is more than 0. So if it's orbiting and it hasn't been told to GTFO yet, maybe we do if orbit, because we're gonna need a little bit more logic here. So if orbit timer, actually let's go back. I think we need both of these. So if it's orbiting and the orbit timer is more than 0, then this is an orbiting bullet. And then we can have orbit. Let's do a little region here. So we do bullet orbit to destroy, and then we do how many we have at the moment, minus, let's say 3. Or is it 3 minus? Let's calculate this. Let's just double check. Let's say we have 50 bullets and we want to only have 3 bullets. Then it's 3 minus 50. No, it needs to be 50 minus 3. So this is correct. Then we have 47 to destroy. And then when we're going through all of these, if we still have bullets to destroy, then we set the orbit timer to 0. And if it's not a bullet to destroy, then we add it to our list or our count. What's up, Juice? Yeah, I think this will be a. Ultra rare. And then we need to remove 1 to destroy here. So this is count and remove orbit bullets. Skibby beep beep beep. I think this is all we need, and maybe we can use it to bullet orbit max is 3. Yeah. And we actually have our little run left to play. Get your gaming on! That's a super funny character you have in your life. Wish I had some more of those. I'm really getting slow-mo there. I wonder, do I have anything? Is the calculator taking up all my computational space? No, it wasn't. This is just how it is when you're compiling. you get a little bit more gamer time. You could have played the test branch of Steam, yeah, but I really want to test out the full upgrade and see how it balances things out. But it's definitely slower now than before. I wonder if I have something. Oh, you know what? I got the stream playing. Yeah, I don't think playing the Steam version would change much. Maybe, but I feel like it's much slower now than it was before. So I'm wondering what is taking all this. Why is it so much slower than this morning? Maybe there's oh. Something stopped chugging. Yeah, well, this is how it is when you're compiling, guys. It's better than nothing. In my most honest little opinion, I think the smartest thing would be having another computer. I'm playing on that one. Okay, let's see if our max logic works out. Remove all of these annoying geysers, making me so angry. It's much better than rendering times. Yeah. No! Oh. Hey, we got it. Yeah. Happy 399.75th stream, everybody. Hi, have you experienced on mobile apps? I would ask you a question about that. I do not have any. Okay. I don't have any experience in mobile app development, I'm afraid. So I can't help you. Spawn power up. What? Spa? So now it should allow us to only have 3 bullets. I'm already seeing more than 3 bullets. WTF. Let's go with our little potty pal. Oh, of course. So what the fuck? Let's just see here. At the end of the day, how many do we have? 0? 0? Yeah, as if. Oh, this is only if you have bullet outline. We should do it down here. Yeah, this one draws all bullets. That one up there was for outlines. Okay. So let's just go and remove all this, and then we take our little orbit thing here, move it down. How many do we have now? Orbit timer is not set. If orbit and orbit timer. Is it not orbit timer? Orbit time. Hey, 3! And those 3, okay. So the problem now is it removes the newer one instead of the older ones. So there's a couple ways we could do this, but I'm wondering what's the most optimized way to do this. I was hoping that it was going through all bullets newest first, but it's oldest first. We could half the timer, but then it would have the timer of the new ones. Yeah, that's not great. I mean, preferably it would be the shortest, the one with the shortest orbit time is the one that disappears. I'm doing lag safety and I'm making it so that it's possible to have a really long orbit time. So when you fully upgrade it, you have a really long orbit time, but you can only have like 30 or something. But I'm struggling with which one to remove. I suppose we could make a list. We're only making a list if we need to destroy some. Or make new ones not orbit until there's room. Yeah, but you kind of want to fill up, right? Otherwise it would make more sense that the old ones stop. But now the new ones stop. If you need an unpaid intern, I'm done. You're already doing unpaid intern stuff. You crazy. You so crazy. Yeah, I'm not really sure the smartest way to do this, but let's just do it for now, and then we'll keep improving on it if we need to. So, I wonder if a DS list might be the best way to do this, because then you can just put everything in a list. Or we could do like just shuffle it and then remove random ones. You can have it so if you reach a limit, the oldest bullets lose their orbit. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to figure out like the best way to get the oldest bullets. let's just make a list, an array for now. So bullet orbit destroy list, and then an index, or I suppose it's the length. So if we want to destroy stuff, I guess we don't want to make this here. Instead, we add this bullet to this list. Ba-bam. And then we'll have to take care of it down here. Orbit destroyer. So one way to do it would be just do random ones and then not do the ones that just were spawned. I think that's a fair way to do it. So we shuffle our little array, and then we repeat through enough bullets that we want to destroy, a new little index variable, and then we do if it's not orbit setup, so if it's not a complete newborn, maybe we want to have a little spawn timer. Yeah, let's do a little spawn timer. Spawn timer, and let's just give this, so for 10 frames nothing touches them. Imagine, that would be so good if I just had 10 frames to myself. Spawn timer. So we just take this bad boy down. So if the spawn timer is not ticking, then we just tell this guy to stop orbiting. I feel like this is optimized enough. Okay, and we're getting a little bit of errors here. Orbit, it's because we're not doing a width, then we can spot it. I didn't force you to embarrass yourself. That's fake. That's fake. You did that to yourself. I'm just looking respectfully. There we go. Now my new bullets are always added to the orbit, but I'm never having more than 3 orbiting bullets. We did it, guys. We thought it out together. I will. But of course, 3 bullets, not so cool. I want more bullets than that. Let's see. So now, yeah. I mean, they spawn. They exist for 10 frames, and then it kind of cleans up the extra bullets. I think this is gonna work well. It's not the, thank you for following Apple. It's not the oldest one, but it's random, and it's not the new one. And I think that's that's a good little way to meet in the middle. But of course, we only want to do all of this if we actually have bullets to destroy. So if orbit bullets to destroy is more than 0. What again? Yum. Yum. Yeah, this will be much more fun, I think. Being able to load up on bullets and they hang around for a really long time, and then instead balancing and optimizing it by keeping it having a max amount. So what's the max amount? I don't freaking know. Is 30 too low? Should it be 50? I feel like 30. Maybe it's too low. We'll see. It's hard to say. Since I'm live coding everything, it's kind of laggy. Whatever I do. 64. Oh my god! Imagine having a 64 block of Minecraft blocks. 64 stack Minecraft block. Yo. Or increase per level. It doesn't feel like when you level it up, you want it to get laggier. That's what I'm trying to. I really like the bouncing solution. That was so nice. Really feels like cool style. Lag can be fun. Okay, weirdo. Sorry, but a little bit weird opinion. I do agree though. Sometimes it can be fun, but if you can have the same thing without lag, I pick that every single day of my sad life. Yeah, I would. Let's go and look at what to do's. We have a max amount. We did that. Now it's time to figure out how to upgrade it. I love bonus stream. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. Maybe we should have a 399 as the max. That would be cool. I suppose we can clean up some things we're not using here. So when we're applying our little bullet, we have to figure out the time here. So I'm just gonna do ifs here. I mean, I'm live. Maybe I should do a switch just to look cool. And of course, I always write switches wrong. What if we did the flock of bird logic as a bullet lotion? That would be really cool. Boyd lotion, Boyd bullets. That'd be hella sweet. So on level 1, the time. Do you want to start with 3 seconds? I feel like 3 seconds is probably pretty good. And we have 5 levels. Only if they make bird sound. It would definitely be some kind of bird lotion. Seagulls? No, seagulls don't move like that. It would be like Some kind of bird that goes south. Seagulls just go to the beach. Let's do 3, 6, 9. I don't know. I wonder how crazy we can go. Like, is this too crazy? 20 seconds? I feel like since we have the max amount, maybe we should start at 2, but it feels like 2 is too little. And then end at 10. Yo. Let's see how 2 seconds feel. Is it not fun enough? So currently we're on level 1. 1, 2. Buckle my shoe. It's actually not even setting it. Lamau. Now that's a spa for me. Penguin lotion? Do penguins fly south? I'm sure they do. What the hell's up with this? The time is not setting itself? So 2 seconds. This is more than 2 seconds. Oh, you know what? It's because we're already doing times frame rate. Maybe we shouldn't do that. It's because, yeah, it's probably better not to. So this one is gonna exist for 120 seconds, a crisp 2 minutes. Maybe that's a bit... But this is what I mean, like it feels so much more fun if they hang around with you for a while, right? Because then you can just do this crazy circle and then run into the enemies. 3 is a good start. Yeah. I just wonder, do you want to double it? 6, 9, 12, 15. I feel like that's a fun number, 15. Are we gonna wait 2 minutes or not? I'm not gonna wait 2 minutes. I know the table of threes roughly, very roughly, very, very roughly. That's what you're gonna find out on these streams, is just how bad we are at math. But that's fun. That gives you, I'm sure that gives you a lot of hope for, I mean, anyone can do this shit. Maybe learn it like a phone number, that's pretty smart. 3, 6, 10, okay, alright. Yeah, I mean, the only ones I remember is the one that I don't remember any. The only rule that I do remember is the Nintendo 64 one. Wait, death music. So 3 seconds is a good start. It still gives you some time, some orbit time. Sup, whoop. Yeah, the Nintendo 64 one was that was my favorite rule. We don't know math, and we're proud of it. No, we're not proud of it. Oh. This is the song that plays when the pedals fly around you. Right? right. And this was Atlantis jams. Yeah. When bro gives me aux cord, am I right, gamers? Hope I'm right. Let's see if our... Did I move something? I don't think I did. Let's see if upgrading works. So now you see down in the left corner we've got 3 seconds. We picked this one up, level 2 with a bullet. Let's see, we got 6 seconds. 6 seconds, pretty good. Bonk it, hit it, 9. Hey, this is working out. Level 4, 12 seconds. Yum. Level 5. Now this one is gonna give me the funny star. Remember? Hungry star. I gotta say, I am very happy with the bullets orbit Jimbot. I wonder what's most fun. We could definitely make them orbit Jimbot. They wouldn't orbit Jimbot right now. Let's just see how it looks with how we have it right now. So if Jimbot over here being crazy, Jimbot would be fun to orbit. Yeah. Love Hungry Star, thank you so much. Would make more sense maybe, or it could be cool if it goes like yes that, you could like yes. The fuck shit talking about? They should probably orbit the web. But then it wouldn't orbit the player, right? Then it would be offset. Like if you're holding some weapons, like they would be not centered on the player. What we could do is make it orbit, because it's fun when it's like the center of the player like this. But what we could do is if the weapon is detached, then it follows the weapon. Yeah, sure. Then we need to rethink this a bit. Let's see here. So when Jimbot does his thing, it's like player shooter step, and there's something that override web position. So then we have to go into the weapon and then set it to this web override position. Would be fun with, yeah, okay, we can try it. So I suppose then we would do like orbit host equals orbit host dot web. Is it, no, it's npc web 0, and then we do x and y. Now little Jimbot's got his orbit here. Logic is sound. Now if we spawn cloudy arms, not that one. Closest arm. Yeah. Blossom Bug gets their own little orbit. I think it's like we tried it with Gloppy before. I suppose we could try. It would need some other logic. But yeah, now it follows the weapon. I wonder if we restart here and we just get the this one, does it still circle me correctly? It doesn't jump with me anymore, but maybe that's better. Yeah, like I'm thinking the flare for this is gonna be like a star or like a sun behind the player and then stars orbiting around the player. So that's why I feel like it should orbit around the player, but maybe we do the what do you call it? All the flare around the weapon position instead. So it makes more sense. So if Gymbot, yeah, we have to do that then. But that's fair. Pretty cool. Let's have a look at our list here. We got upgrade attributes. I feel like the values we've set up feel balanced, feels fun, feels funky, feels fresh. And we even did it in a switch statement. First try, didn't even write it wrong. Nobody even clapped, nobody even did an applaud. Off the cuff switch statement. Pretty cool. Thank you. So first thing first, let's just go ahead and set up the upgrade texts so we have all that. I clap if you get it twice in a row. Fair. We'll see. I doubt we'll do another one. But crazier things have happened. Text init power up. Let's live code this and it can compile while we're thinking. So this is the upgrade descriptions we have so far. So I guess it adds 100% each time. So 100% longer orbit time, 100% längre omloppstid. Yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's damn fine. Ooh, I think that's damn fine. 200, 300, 400. That's correct, right? So from 3 to 6. Yup. 400% longer orbit time, imagine. Or we could do. We usually do percent. But we could also do like 3 seconds longer orbit time. 3 seconds longer orbit time. What do you guys think? Percent or seconds? Make your choice. I like seconds. Okay, this guy's hungry. Got him. Yeah, let's do seconds. 3 sekunder längre omloppstid. Okay. Usually this length of an upgrade description usually looks better as well. So wins. 12 seconds longer. I tripped upon my own tongue. Yeah, looks good to me. While it's compiling, I'm gonna take... Thank you so much, and thank you for the follow, Dimitri. Let's take a little break. When we come back, we'll keep doing all this stuff. Stick around, why don't you?
Of course, I know what's up. I'll escort you to your train, my train as well.
Next stop, the Grand Soul Eater Canyon, everybody. And if you look to your left, the old lady will now feast on your soul. Thank you.
Oh, wait, this is my train! I was right all along.
Have you ever heard a story about traveling to distant planets? You might see something you didn't quite expect. There, little buddy. It's story time.
I am a space explorer from another planet.
Go and explore somewhere else.
Fine. Oh.
Oh, Papa, you always ruin everything.
Arrest my son.
We should respect the elders and arrest his son. I clap you on that one. Arresting. Resisting arrest? No. Arrest complete.
I promote you to best policeman.
So much accomplished today. So much.
The older you get, the more respect people show. Isn't that right, boys? Yes, you respect me, don't you?
Time for an adventure on a whole nother level. Yeah, Bratwurstbo. With this sausage broom, it will be crazy bananas. It's also golden. 4 minutes later, and they're breaking the laws of the universe and even the laws of the very important law book with their brand new broom. Bratwurstbo, we're traveling faster than the speed of light. Adventure on a whole nother level, or what? Yeah, I don't know. It feels crazy against the universe and the important law book. Hey, stop breaking the law! And here comes the important police to stop the banana craziness. Yeah!
Mama, help me!
En garde! 4 minutes later, they end up between 2 universes, and it's so banana crazy that I peed a little, I think. Yeah. Sausage Sam, you ate the police!
I'm sorry, I will never do something like that again, ever, I promise.
He would have said that if it wasn't so cray, but he said something like this, I think. No! That wasn't a different universe! Yeah, we go this way, we'll enter a parallel universe where nothing of this has happened yet. If we eat Bratwurstbo and Sausage Sam in that universe over there, the problem will be solved! Sausage Sam, that's cannibalism! No, it's not cannibalism if you eat yourself. It's not like you're a spit gulper even though you swallow your spit regularly.
Oh, he's right.
Or we're all spit gulpers, I don't know, I don't care. Let's go! 4 minutes later, and they have totally just found themselves in the parallel universe they so cleverly jumped into. Everything is banana and crazy, so to say. Sausage Sam, I think it's time for an adventure on a whole nother level.
No, I think it's time to eat.
And it sure was an adventure on a whole nother level. Zelda, I know you're in here. I know you're in there. This is my dungeon. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, really? Get the fuck out of my chest, Zelda. Get the fuck out of here. It's my dungeon. Okay, that's a good start. Now scram!
Da 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 da! You found me, you son of a bitch.
You're not Zelda.
Damn right.
Scram! It's my dungeon.
Oh, shut up. I've been here longer than you.
No, scram!
Okay, how about this? I'll help you find Zelda.
I'm gonna stop you right there. You're gonna help me kill Zelda.
I will not help you murder someone.
We back at it again. We back at it again, aren't we? Welcome back, everybody. Hope you had the most wonderful break of your life. Hello, Pingo. You never pinged me yesterday, Pingo. The hell with that? Let's update our text and let's see if everything is correct with our Sunbolt Lotion. Sunbolt Lotion, orbiting bullets, yup. Level 1. And then if we upgrade it, first level, 3 seconds longer orbit time, yup. And then we got 6 seconds longer. Too late for that. Too late for that. 12, allegedly. 9, I was wrong. Whoa, Pingy. 9 seconds longer orbit time. And then the grand finale, 12. They make them go that high? I got the little star guy again. And now we got 12 seconds, and we got 12 seconds of orbiting bullets, 30 orbiting bullets for 12 seconds. I'm not gonna smell anyone. It's beneath me. My nose is not into that. Look at this. Ooh, double bounce. Ooh, around the J. Look at these funny little creatures, huh? They are trying to orbit me. There you go. Cowabunga. Cowabunga. Alright, let's look at our list. We got upgrade descriptions. And let's do the flare. So, spawn flare. And then we want to do a sun glow. We want to do orbiting planets. Yup. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do next. And it's time to do a backup, and maybe it's actually time to just clean up some of all these live codes, because we don't need to live code everything anymore. We figured it out. We figured it out. Clean it up. Make sure we're not tracing a bunch of things, and then I'm gonna do a little backup. A challenge room with orbit, that is very cool. Imagine all enemies have... Maybe that would be too hard, right? You wouldn't be able to know where the bullets are going. Let's see here. Just doing a little git commit. Orbiting enemy bullet challenge. Would you dare? Would you dare this challenge? I've been thinking a little bit more about the orbit bullet rarity. I feel like the first level would be okay to have rare. It's not adding any damage, and the first level is just 3 seconds. But then after that, it feels like maybe the first upgrade could be rare, but then the 3 last ones are ultra rare. I feel like this makes sense to me. Because you'd want to get this one, like, this one would be fair. Like, it wouldn't be game breaking to get this one in Porcoland. And if you get it in Porcoland, you'd have some time to upgrade it. I think it's making sense to me. We'll see. So we need some new scripts. Where my script kit is at. I'll do it. So each planet is gonna have to be its own object, because I'm thinking they actually like spin around the player, like they go in front and then behind and then in front, so it's gonna change depth. And when it changes depth, it has to be its own thing to be drawn correctly. And then there's also like the sun glow. That's gonna have to be its own thing as well. Yeah, makes sense to me. So let's set up some of these scripts here. So we need a script power up orbit bullet step, because we have to have a step event where we're creating all of these effects. Like, they're gonna be cleaned up when you exit the world. Or exit an area. So we need to recreate them. I'm also thinking like, should the effects hide when the weapon is hidden? Or should it hide when the player is not visible? I suppose it would hide when the player is not visible. That would make the most sense. So we have BG create, which would be like the, maybe we should call this sun. I'm thinking like little sunbeams, like rotating in a circle. Imagine like a really sunny beach day. No, I'd drink to that. I was gonna drink anyways, but... Ah, damn it. You guys are seeing how long it takes to create a script, right? When the weapon is hidden, because pollen dash and gymbot. Yeah, but then it would disappear when you're running. That's what I'm thinking. You wouldn't want it to disappear when you're running, right? And the weapon is hidden. Or when you're on the ground. Because the bullets are still orbiting around you. We'll see. We'll see. Gymbot and Cloudy Arm are adding so much extra logic to everything. It's hard to kind of plan for it. but it would blink for Jimbot each time you dash. Yeah. Well, we would probably have to do like if the weapon is not by the player kind of logic to make it make sense in all scenarios. And then we want planet, and the planet is gonna be the same object, just with different sprites and maybe some different attributes. We'll do some live look devs. We've almost got all the scripts we'll need. There we go. And then maybe we'll draw a little temp planets as well. We can. I keep almost opening my email. I don't want to show you guys my email. I got so many spicy emails in there. Planet polish. Because I don't know how much fun it is for me to do pixel art live. It feels like there's not really a lot to talk about when I'm doing that. So I will probably leave that until later. What the hell was I doing? Now I know. So let's open up and set up all our scripts for live coding. Bless live coding. So we need the step, sun, planet. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much time we have today and how much energy is within the body. I think I'm gonna go ahead and have the planet ones down here, the sun's up here, and then we got the bullet step. So in the player constant step, we can just go ahead and copy, make sure everything is live coded. Scoop, boop, boop, boop. Okay, and now we want to make sure we're running this code here. Yeah. I'm thinking we need one more variable in our player controller. Yeah, this power-up could be a character. It's very fun. Orbit bullet objects. We just want a variable here that holds. I suppose it would hold the sun within its grasp. And now we have everything we need. We can start compiling. Yeah, these kinds of power-ups are really fun, and it's not any dangerous code either. Like I haven't added any code to bullets that are not affected, and it feels optimized. I think so. So create the sun. Imagine creating a sun. Damn, that ought to make you feel good. So if the sun does not exist, then we create the sun, And then we also want to just make sure that if we do not have the power up, let's see. So if we do not have the power up, then we want to make sure that we check if the sun exists. If the sun does exist, we destroy the sun. Probably gonna add like, instead of destroying it like this, we're probably gonna make sure it's a bit prettier than just disappearing. Axel is now God. This is why we're making games, so we can play God in the land of men. Feels great. Feels so funny. It could have melee starters that spawn bullets as well. Yeah, imagine like a shooting star. Like a weapon like shooting star would be so much fun with this one. And it's rare. Our starter power-ups are rare. Yeah, maybe we make maybe we make a beach guy that starts with sun bullet lotion. Just a surfer. That could be fun for him. So now we're making sure we're destroying the sun if we don't have the power up. Now we need to create the sun, and I think I can just copy some code from here. Little code is now mine. We don't want it to pause during attack pause events. Let's see. So let's start by just getting a nice look for our sun. We don't want it to play during cinematics because the player freezes, so the sun should also freeze. Don't need a destroy event. Little cleanup, keep it tidy. This is what chefs do. They keep it tidy so they can really focus on getting the food just right, you know. And it's exactly the same. X and Y should be this, and then we need to also, right now we're inside of the player controller. So we need to give it the player, and that's the host. Maybe we call this the target, and that's the host. And then perhaps we also spawn it at the host position. And then we can add the famous temp sprite, just so we can see that it's being drawn. Okay, let's see. Does the sun spawn? I hope the sun spawns all right. Sun bullet lotion. Pick it up. Sun spawns. The sun is here, guys. We got the sun. Yes, yippee yahoo! Next up is making the sun follow us. The sun, it's here. Also, maybe for good practice, we'll also just say, we'll do a little logic, and we'll say target is none. And then we add a little failsafe up here. No target. So if we've lost, our target does not exist, then we GTFO to the door. We do not have a target. You serious with me? You serious with me? I set the... Oh yeah. There's no underscore obj. Now if we just regen, the sun will not give us an error. Yippee yahoo. Next up is making it follow us. And this is when we have to think a little bit. So if, let's see here. I think both the player, like both Jimbot and... Although it should follow the weapon, right? Yeah, so, yeah. We don't have to think about that. But we should also have a little check here. If instance exists, if target does not exist, or the target weapon does not exist, we exit, so we know that once we're down here, everything exists. And then we say X is the weapon X, and Y is the weapon. That will also make it kinda bob along with the weapon. That's kinda cool. Follow for follow? Sure. Anything for Wayu. This sun is follow for sure. So why does it not follow me up into the air? We have to go into the step event for the weapon here and see WTF OMG is going on. X equals none of these, get out of my face. So the Y position is the host Y plus Y offset. Yeah, but where is the Z position? Maybe we'll find it if we go into the draw event. Draw weapon, wep Z. Okay. So if we add wep Z in here, it should follow up as well. Yes, cool style. But yeah, so it does have a little like pop there because the weapon is hidden, which is fine, but maybe we just make it slightly animate. So instead of being exactly this position, we animate towards it. So we take X minus this times 0.2 perhaps. just to make it a little bit well, there she goes. I always do it the wrong way, the wrong way around. It's the target minus the current position, but I always do it the other way around. Now you know my my weakness. So if we regenerate here, yeah, it's too slow now. Maybe we do 0.5. Yeah, now it's smoother, but it's still connected to me. Also, maybe we should... No, that's fine. Okay, we got a cute guy following us around. Lucky! Yeah, it does make us feel lucky, doesn't it? Now we can see that when we're standing here, the depth is not desirable. So what we want to do is set the depth to be target depth. Target device type? No, fuck no. Target depth -1. Oh, it's me! I'm playing! +1. Yup. So now it's always behind the target. Although that doesn't work if Jimbot is holding it. So instead, maybe... yeah, I think this is where we have to add some custom logic. Personal space, small. Very small. There's no personal space when it comes to celestial bodies, whereas I count myself. Override weapon depth. So there is this here. Does this also run for Cloudy Arm? No. Because I think if we do the weapon position, maybe what we can do is the weapon's Y position. So the weapon's Y position -10, and then we flip it, and then we give ourselves a long weapon like the Skull Whisperer. Oh yeah, look, the sun falls out now, which might not be the best, but that's the actual orbit point, so maybe it makes more sense. But the depth does seem correct here, not here though. No, it's too far. If it's just the Y position. Just the Y position does seem to be okay. Is it okay on Jimbot? Yeah, it's always behind Jimbot. And it's when it's pushed up here, it's not perfect. It's behind the wall. What if we do the weapons No, we can't do the weapon's depth. Tip. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what the best way to do this. But this is also such a Polish thing. Like, this is only a problem if Jimbot is standing right next to the wall, so maybe it's IDGAF style. Could definitely be. I think it's gonna be IDGAF style for now. But let's also check how it works with the cloudy arm, sunbullet lotion, closey's arm. Yep, looks good to me. This is the same issue, but it's good enough for sure. Sometimes it's gotta be good enough, guys. Don't sue me. Let's make this sun into. Let's remove the prodigal. Wait, let me get it. Let's remove the whatever. Yeah, I lost it. Let's start with adding a nice little glow. Maybe a light orb. That's a nice glow. A bit much. Let's also make it additive. And then let's reset the additive back to normal afterwards. Now it's hella sunny. And then let's make it a sweet yellow. That's not a sweet yellow. That's a pretty sweet yellow. Could be sweeter. That's pretty sweet. And then the glow could be like a little bit bigger. I'm thinking a 2 glow. So we got this one that's very strong in the middle, maybe 70%. And then we got a bigger glow, maybe the full size, at like much lower. So now we have a little sun that comes with us. Ooh, that doesn't look so good. Oh, is it when my gun is going up and down? Maybe we give this one more think. The host Y. I'm thinking maybe it's better if it's the target position. And then it's only following the weapon position if it's if we have one of these funky weapons. So if we have override weapon, let's just try that. It's gonna be like 2 different, so so if where is this variable in? It's in the weapon. Could be an IDGAF for sure. I'm gonna try this because I feel like it could just follow the player when the weapon is in their hands. I think it's easy enough. So if it's not following anything, we just set it to be the target NPC center X. Otherwise, or NPC center Y. And then we set the depth to be like we had before, the target depth -1. This variable is inside of the weapon. And it's +1. Yeah. Now it's perfect for when it's following the player. And then if we spawn Jimmy the bot, then it still follows them, but it looks a little bit wonky up here, which is an IDGAF, I think. I think this is good enough. Could also do like a little offset, since we have two different codes here. We can just do a -5. -10, -15, -10. Yeah. And now it's good. Now it's kind of following like that. Oh, you know what? We actually have when this override thing, we do set an X and Y. Let's just see where this point leaves us. Red for anger. What is these values? Whatever. It's an IDGAF. This is definitely good enough. Let's spruce it up. I'm gonna remove little Jimmy. Give myself the sun bullet lotion. And next up I want to add little sunbeams. I wonder if we have a good sunbeam. Or if it should just be... Like, how would they stretched out light orb? I wanna think we had... Oh yeah, we have God rays. Not that one. We also have lasers. Let's just see how this looks. If we were to just kind of stretch it out. Imagine a couple of those just kind of circling. Could that be cool? I think that could be pretty cool. So let's add a little extra variable here. Let's do beamer. I wonder if we should have 2 different beams. I think that could be cool. So 2 beams, maybe they start 90 degrees off each other. And then we have a little beam part here. And then one is slower than the other, just like beams in real life. Twice as fast? Let's see. Too much, but could be cool if it's more. I kind of want to have 3 beams. Is that crazy? Start this one at. There's so many funny angles. $125. And then this one could be maybe something in between. Now, isn't that a sun if you ever saw one? Now let's see if we can make this a little bit more subtle. Now, doesn't that look like a little sun? Maybe it's too yellow. Maybe the middle part could be a bit brighter. Also, maybe a bit more subtle. And the outer ring is a bit stronger. Maybe even less. Maybe they don't need to be different speeds. We could try that. Plus 90, plus 45. Yeah, you're right. And when you're right, you're right. And then maybe we actually add one at minus 45. Bam. Okay. Way you added again with smart thoughts. That's our guy for you. Let's go ahead and simplify this beam there. Put it in. Set it up. And let's update these. Now I'm the sun! I'm the sun! Smart thoughts while doing laundry. That'll do it. That'll do it. Now, does the sun need more? I feel like this is... We don't want it to float around or anything. It's just gonna be like a subtle effect. And it might even be a bit too much still. Like the middle part. Yeah, I think this is pretty cool. I mean, there's always gonna be like this. But I think it's good enough. we could do something fun, which is little sun particles. How does it look in daylight? Not daylight. Yeah, I think it's still a bit much. If we have all of these, this is good, I think. But I feel like maybe the middle part can be a little bit stronger. We just want like a little effect, right? Maybe it can be a little bit more for the beams, but the beams could be a bit shorter. Shorter still? A little bit stronger middle. That's pretty cool. Let's try adding a little sun trail. And I think we can just copy the ones I did for the upgrade star. And then we go ahead and we just keep the light one. And then maybe not the light system. Something's wrong. Parameter. One too many. And then instead of falling down, we remove the gravity. And we just make it kind of go out. Little subtle effect. But I think it's pretty cool. It's definitely gonna be more noticeable during darkness. But it's a little sun trail. Little bouquet almost. Thank you. And congrats on beating the pony. That's real gamer stuff right there. We're not gonna have any other particles. This is the pony theme. This will look amazing in Debug Night. Yeah. Yo. I wonder if draw as light falls. What is the alpha on these bad boys? Pretty low. Too high. Also, it's probably a different color. Don't need to be black. And the speed. Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. It should start as black, or it's gonna pop in. Now it's more like it's Drash is getting some little glowing parts over her. Very smoky. Yeah. perhaps it's kind of like, you know, when the sun moves really fast, it leaves a trail of smoke behind it. I don't know. I think it's a cool little extra thing. Little flair. Let's not get stuck on this for too long. One thing I want to do, I do like that the particles kind of add a little glow in front of Drash as well. Like pulsing. I'm the sun. I'm the sun. Last thing to do for the sun is a little intro outro, just like a little animation that makes it spawn. So let's do anim scale, and then we initialize a new animation curve system. Yeah, so Drash has been infused with the funny stars. So when we spawn this, it's gonna set the scale to 1, and maybe it does a little bounce out motion. This fast, and start at 0. And then we also add a variable that's, yeah, let's do outro. And then we restart just so we get a new star. And we go ahead and duplicate this. Let's call it outro or scale. And then we update our sun scale, and then we make sure we add it as a little variable here. Because everything needs to be multiplied with this new one. Ba, 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 ba. So now when we restart, you see the sun kinda comes in like that. And when we remove the power up, we should also set this outro value to, instead of deleting it, we set this value to true. So we want this sun to outro, and if we are in our outro, we set the scale to animate back to 0. Nice little ease in, and when the animation is done, then and only then will we finally allow the sun to die. So let's see if this works now. So if I spawn a recharger, let's say a recharger, and here you're thinking, what is that, the rat lotion? Nah man, that's the sun bullet lotion. So if you look at the star, yeah, it's sucked back into Drash. And if we spawn a new one, it should animate in nicely. Yep. Num num num. So now it doesn't have an ugly pop where it disappears. So my friends, we've spawned. Let's look at our to-dos. We've spawned the flare, done, and we've done the sun glow. Next up is the orbiting planets, and we actually forgot to draw planets. So maybe we'll just close the game down and draw some funny planets. Orbit bullet. Wow, wow, wow! Imagine having this much control over a sun. Must be nice. Let's just go ahead and do all planets in one sprite. Planet. Beautiful plane. Thank you. I think. I hope. I suppose the biggest planet could be this big. And then maybe we want 2 smaller planets. Oh, this is my favorite planet. The white planet. And then we have the black planet. Let's make sure they are centered enough. This is the scary planet. Oh, it's angry too. Nah, just kidding. It's the evil planet. And this might and might not be the final planet. This is the kind planet. Oh wait, this is the sexy planet. And this guy is oh, the unsure planet. Well, it's got a little smirk. So we got our 3 planets. Are they centered? We can tweak. I think it's probably like an issue where it has to be like this. No, the mouth. Now it should be centered. Yup. So let's compile this. Let's take a little break. And when we come back, we'll make some orbiting planets for the new power-up. See you guys in but a short while in the grand scheme of things.
Dog is not supposed to be here. Woof! Woof! Security. Woof!
I am an old tree.
Interesting.
You really think so?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, it's gonna be so interesting cutting down that old tree tomorrow. This tree. You can't see it.
Oh.
I have mastered my fear and I am in the woods.
Hello, hello.
My fear is back.
Oh no, we need a wizard.
I am a wizard, but I'm a douchebag as well. Bye-bye. Pew pew. Ha, there's some magic for you. Aye, who wants the ride of their life?
Over here, I want it.
Up.
So this will be my ride of my life.
Oh, this will be the ride of your life.
Now, let's go.
Up. There's a ride of life.
That was my ride of my life. Do you think that I would make a great rapper?
Crabs don't talk, silly. We pigs.
Ouch! Ouch! Grab my hand.
Okay.
Now we are finally one.
I haven't signed up for this.
Really? I thought we had the paperwork all figured out. It's gonna be a long summer. I bought this little ninja. Huh, yeah, what's the problem? He's always taking the best potato and running around with it. He's so super fast, I can't take it. I have something to tell you.
What is it now, Poo-Poo?
I was investigating a tree yesterday and I found this. A little monkey.
Please put me back. I miss my family, my home, and my part-time job as a janitor.
Dance, 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 dance.
Ah, finally, the most perfect robot.
Beep boop, I want cereal.
I have no cereal.
Well, beep the fucking boop.
Oh, the mother load. It's gonna be mushroom soup tonight.
Now scream it out. Boogie boogie. Gloria, where are you?
Have you ever heard a story where a heart happens to be on someone's forehead? Interesting. Oh well, story time.
I can't afford all these pancakes, and this one is super expensive.
No worries, I can work off your debt.
But you have no arms and no legs.
Not a problem.
And no torso.
Well, that's gonna be a big-ass problem!
Good time pancakes.
Have some pancake. Handsome man cake.
Axel, stop being such a nerd.
Shut up, Walter. Stop being such a baby.
I have always been a baby.
Well, I guess you have. Let's play some.
Okay, I'm here.
Dude, shut up! I'm playing games.
Shut fuck up, I'm gonna drink my baby juice. It's for babies. My baby juice.
Rude, baby.
I pay the taxes.
Nothing to care about. I'm just playing some chivalry. Did you see that kill, baby? Did you see that kill, baby? Come on.
Didn't see it.
Oh. Well, it went something like this. Whoof.
Whoof.
Ah. They're fucking archers. So unskillful. Not like me. I'm skillful. Come on.
No, you're not skillful.
Wow, you're really letting me down here, baby.
You totally deserve that. I
Can you do a backflip, baby? Here, let me help you.
Have you ever heard a story about a coffee shop where the coffee was a mere diversion?
Welcome to my new coffee shop!
Well, I'm just gonna leave my cup of coffee right here and walk away.
This is my new coffee shop!
Oh, well, yes. Can I please buy some coffee?
Haha, silly man, you want to buy coffee, but I want your blood.
We back at it again. Yahoo! I love the planet idea where you back at it again. Also, I think I made the planets way too big. We'll find out. We'll all find out soon enough. So let's just make one planet for now, and then just, are you going to show power-ups? We're currently working on a new power-up called the Sun Bullet Lotion. This is how I'm shooting currently, and when I pick up this guy, now I'm the sun and all bullets are circling around me. Isn't that a fun one, huh? And that's the one we're currently working on. And I have this idea of not only are the player a funny sun, they're also gonna have little stars orbiting around them. Maybe it's too much. We'll see. I definitely made the planets way too big. They should be very small. But you live and you learn. And let's learn together. So let's create a new sun. A new planet, I mean. I wonder if we need to store these. I don't think we do. Let's not for now. So these ones can follow a bit more sloppily. They don't need to be exactly where the player is. It could be nice with a little drag behind. And this one should have a target, and the target is the sun. And then it needs to do the planet scripts. So now when we regenerate, there is probably a hidden planet here. Let's move these around so we know what we're doing. Don't need these anymore. And then let's draw our planet. Orbit bullet planet. Let's draw the smaller one. X and Y, There it is. Yeah, even the smallest one is way too big. I think these should be like half the size. Yeah, half the size is probably good. Like half to 70%. 60%? Let's just do it at 60% for now, just to have an idea of the animation values. So first off, we need to follow the sun, just like before. And if we have no target, we have the same failsafe where it just disappears. That's the power of the sun. It's incredible what the sun can do, right? I'm not kidding. It's incredible. Are you guys seeing how much sun there is on the sofa and how little sun there is on me? The hell? What the hell about that? Sad, but true. Let's make this one follow the sun, but lagging behind a little bit more. Like a little trail of planets like this could be cute, right? And when I say cute, I mean awesome cool. The planets need a light source and a shadow as well. Whoa! Thank you, Jack!
Are you Frida i stream semivopot palpog?
Are you? Are you? Kind of like the boots, but lower. Yeah, and it's gonna orbit around me as well, so it's gonna go like shoof, shoof. Maybe in an 8. Yeah, in an 8. So it's gonna be like it finishes going to one side, and then it flips to being behind me, and then it goes to the other side, and then it flips to being in front of me. And so forth and so forth. How are the hardest working devs in existence doing today? Doing so well, Jack. We got a new power-up. Check this out. Jack's gonna love this shit. He's gonna smile so big. This power-up, the sun bullet lotion, it makes my bullet orbit around me like I'm the sun, and my enemies are still the enemies, but I'm the sun. And it tries to get back into orbit, and can they get back into orbit? Yes, there they are. Imagine playing with that in your favorite game, huh? Thank you, thank you. So what we're doing right now is we're adding little planets to orbit around us. So we got them following us, and it's lagging behind a little bit. I think that's cool. We'll see if we keep it. Next up is, should we... Yeah, yeah. Like it's we tried it with the mining laser is really cool. Like it creates this circle of mining lasers. Yeah, the potpal one is cool as well. It the pedals started circling around me in a perfect circle, and the wind makes them float around a little bit sometimes. Thank you. We did it together. We figured out the code together today. Me and all my little coders out there. Let's get back to the funny... I'm gonna remove this weapon. The funny planet. So I'm thinking, let's just get the light source and shadow out of the way. I think we got something we can steal here. Yup. Let's see how these values feel. Does it even have a light source? It has to be really small, right? It definitely has a little shadow, but I'm not seeing a light source. If we make it lag behind more, just until we figure this out. No light source. How could that be? Let's see, are we actually doing this? Let's see. Oh, you know what? It might be because it has to be a little bit later. So let's do a variable called light setup, and let's do this. Let's do this a little bit later, and I think that's gonna solve it. call this light shadow. So if we want to set up the light, we set up the light, and then we set this variable to false, because we only want to do this once. We clean it up a little bit, keep your kitchen clean. XXL buffed with this power-up, that's gonna be really interesting. That's gonna make the XXL much better, I think. Still no light source. So the other thing we could do is 5. Let's set light setup to 5. If light setup is 1, we set light setup to 0, and then we just do this instead. Okay, so there's something else that's wrong, definitely. What could that be? Light? Yeah, the sun's old phase is all gone, but we shouldn't be too sad on a Friday, right? So what is wrong here? If we do something crazy like one whole ass second. Oh yeah, so you can see the light. Oh, you know what? It's got a light source. It has a light source. Does it still have a light source here? Yeah, it's just faint. Maybe these values are a bit too low. And also it's way too big. It's still way too big. It's still way too big. I mean, oh, okay, now it's too small. I think maybe 30%. See, now it's got a little light around it. Beautiful, beautiful. Next up, I wonder if this can be in our create event. Let's try it. Yeah, it can. Well, that's what you get for having bad eyesight, huh, chat? Don't make fun of me. That is the little friend, that's a planet. There's gonna be 3 planets orbiting around the player, the sunny side up player. And let's do that next. I actually want it to be maybe like the target.target.y. Yeah, so it's at the ground level. Planet, I mean, it's this is just a temp sprite. It's just a little face right now, but it's supposed to be a planet. The plan provided by Voidigo is that we're going to have 3 planets, and each planet is going to be designed after one of the worlds. So So we're gonna have like an Atlantis planet and a Porcoland planet and a North planet. Not enough Friday, you're right. I'm thinking, what's the next step? Is it to get a little Z position for this guy? Yeah, could be time for that. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a new one, let's call it animation. One thing we should also do is we should make the light here, the light alpha should be following the same scale animation that we did before. So it could be 0.3, right? That was the magic number. Times target, generic animation, target, and scale. Okay. What is this value? 1. Oh, this is gonna be 1. This is the alpha. Oh yeah, so this is a power-up that makes your bullets orbit around you. And what we're working on now is just kind of the flare. Like making a cool little effect when you have this one active. Because why not? I mean, we crazy like that. Jack, you know we crazy like that. Okay, let's get ourselves a little animation corner here in our create event for the planets. First up, let's do anim scale. And this one will just set to be the target, the sun scale. And then we'll use this one to to animate our alpha, this region here. And we also wanted to scale our size so that the planets also scale in like the sun. You see, now that I start, it scales in. Hell yes on flare, hell yes on flare. You're crazy. I'll allow this message. Because I'm feeling a little bit crazy, and when I'm crazy, I allow all kinds of messages. Not all kinds. Don't make me regret saying that. So, I'm thinking if the... Oh, you know what? The Y position could be the same as the depth. That could be interesting. But let's start by just making it go side to side. Maybe we should just put it up in the air. Planet Y equals Y minus maybe 30 up in the air. We'll animate a number for this, but just so it's in the air. And also now I'm seeing that shadow is hella chunky for this little guy. So let's make sure it's not so incredible. Also, we should animate these with the same value. So we can make shadow X and Y. Animate like so. Maybe 50% of that shadow size is Perfect. Looks perfect to me. Animation math. Yeah, just the tiniest bit. Okay, so let's make it animate side to side. Anim X. And I want to use the ease in out, I think. Okay, that's all we need. Just reset. Oh yeah, one thing we should do is anim X reverse and then just set it to false. Then now I'm thinking also making sure they are not in the same position, but maybe we'll just do it a bit in an ugly way where we just repeat. We'll see how we split them up later. I don't want to think about it right now. No way in hell. Is an aluminum water bottle nice, or does it add the aluminum taste to the water? A little iron, perhaps. I suppose this is aluminum, and it's been perfect since day one. But I also clean it pretty often. But I've never had it give like a metallic taste. I don't remember. I've had it for a long time now. At least. Have I had it for 5 years? Yeah, it's easy to forget, but they get hella dirty even with just water. It's because my lips are so dirty. And I won't be answering any questions about those lips of mine. Let's see here. So if the X animation is done, let's also update our X animation. And then we set our animation and let's see here. Oh wait, it's Animex? I'm a fool. I don't know about that story. But it sounds, it looks like a cute story. Dirty lips? The hell with this. The hell with this. And let's do... if we're reversing, then let's say we want to get to 20 pixels. Else we want to get to minus 20 pixels, and then we flip these bad boys, and then we animate to this position. I feel like I don't want any randomness for these. Although maybe I'll make them different speeds later. Yeah. So pretty slow and ease in out motion, blah blah blah, and then we reset this, and then we add little planet X is X plus our new animation. So now it should go side to side. Look at that. Way too fast, or too high up, and not far enough. I think this is minimum. Are we going to add more pepper power-ups? I don't know. We did talk about a glitch pepper idea the other day. That could be cool. I think we said that one might be a pepper, but it's not something that we work on currently. Make it animate a bit slower and get a bit further out. Maybe further out still. A crisp 35. That's disgusting. I hated that I had to read that. But I suppose we'll carry on. Through it all. Let's make sure our light position is set up correctly. Maybe we should just, for now, just do like an anim z equals -25. -20 is what we did. And then we make sure our light is getting that. And our X animation. And then the shadow X needs this position as well. And now if you look at this crazy stuff here, the planet goes side to side. We're getting somewhere. Next up, we want to do a depth setup here. So if we're reversing, then we add like a block's worth of depth, maybe? Or is it minus? See? Now it's going in front and then behind, in front and then behind, in front and then behind. Pretty sweet. Next up, we want that Z motion. So instead of setting it to -20 here, let's initialize it as a animation system, whatever. And I suppose we'll do the same thing here. And we can just copy this guy. Z, that's not a Z. And then maybe this one just goes down like 5, and then we do -20 plus that value. And maybe it's twice as fast. And this is an animation now. Okay, so if you do it like that, it goes in a little curve. So maybe we make it 3 times as fast. I would want to have that like 8 movements. This really reminds me of the little training robot in Star Wars. What happens if we make it even more? Nah, no way, dude. No way! If we give it a little crazy bounce? Nah, I think what we had was pretty good. BB-8? No, the one that shoots at you when you're training. Not the ball droid. Not the famous ball droid. The light is not following anymore. Now it is. So now you have your own little star. I wonder if it should not lag behind that much. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. It doesn't follow in Z. Do we want it to follow in Z? Or stick at the ground? We want it to follow in Z. But why isn't it? Target Y. So let's go back to this, and then instead we plus it by 20. Yeah, that's cool. Although the shadow shouldn't be jumping with me. So instead we can do ZZ equals 0. And then we just make a Z position follow. Does that make sense? Target Y and target X, and then target fish Z. Right? So now it doesn't jump with me, but if I start drawing this Z position here, see around Jack? Yeah, the people on the planet when you jump are gonna get way too cold. But if we do it like this, see, now the planet jumps with us, but the shadow keeps on the ground. Okay, we're starting to get somewhere. The only thing... What's up, Animate? The next thing I would want to do now I feel like we should animate the depth position. Because currently the shadow is just right under our feet, see? It kind of breaks the illusion that it goes in front and behind. And we're not here to break illusions. We're here to make dreams come true. Let's just say anim depth equals depth. And then instead of setting the depth like this, we say var depth. And then we animate the depth towards this point. So target minus ourselves times 0.1. And then we set the depth to be that. See if it's still working as before. Yup. But now we can use this anim depth. I'm losing my voice. I don't usually talk this much. God. So let's see. What we want to do is make the Y also have this. No? Oh, you know what? It should be like a depth offset equals 0. And then we do depth offset minus equals this. And then we set the depth to this. So we have the offset separated. Okay, that's a little bit much. Yeah, we don't want to do it like this. We want to just do it in the draw. So let's just plus this here. Bit more. A bit more. Now it's the opposite. In front, behind, in front. And then maybe 20% of that. Okay. And we do the same for the shadow and the light. Shadow Y. This should be its own variable, faux show. Yeah, let's put this in anim depth. Why? Why? And down here we set it to be our magic number, which is minus anim depth. And when we use that around here and here and here. Now it's a little bit too slow. So I think we can allow a little bit more movement. And then we also move it up a little bit. That's fair. I didn't really dislike it as much as I let on. It's just for my image. So now we got the little planet going back and forth around us. And I think it's pretty much done. Maybe it's a little bit too high up. A little bit less. And then maybe it can go back and forth a little bit slower. Thank you so much. Okay. I think we're starting to get something here. I gotta say, I kinda would want to have an animation. Yeah, that was what I was thinking as well. So what we can do here is, let's just use an animation graph here instead. Oh, that's scary sound. And then let's just make it animate towards this position instead. So let's do a script, generic animation set. And then we set it to this instead. That way we can do ease in and out, which is much prettier. We can still be kind of fast. And I think that's gonna be more fun for everybody. We can even update it here, whatever. Like that, and then I thought I was fine, but since it's drawn like this, we had to fix this stupid variable here. Whatever. Let's see this place and this place. Hey, that means we get to game! Oh, that was pretty insane. It was playing the same song I was listening to. What's the odds? Pretty low. Yeah, I don't know why it was lagging so incredibly much before. But this is playable still. Can I finally beat Atalantasis? I think I could. I mean, it's definitely a little bit laggy, yeah? Oh, landed right on me. Now what do I want to upgrade? I gotta say I'm a sucker for bounce gel. Yeah, Ruffle is a great weapon. People are sleeping on it. And Ruffle with bounce gel, holy shit, hold my coat. Yeah, let's do 2 more bounces. I'm crazy like that. Do we have anything to do in this crazy world? No, let's GTFO. I got so much cash, I'm gonna be able to upgrade like a madman. I might have to put on a little cup of tea. My voice is not having it. Oh no! I should have used this before I got my max health. Now that's a little tip to you guys. These can actually give me some nice bundles now. So I think I'm gonna throw in a couple dollars. Fuck! Stupid game sucks. I wish I was playing something else. Whatever. It takes so long to make another game, so I'll just keep playing for now. But that... I mean, I'm this close to turning it off and deleting the files. We'll see. Ooh, triple kill! It was a double, maybe. This is pretty good again. This is a pretty good game. No? Which part? Not that tip. I haven't really played much with this weapon. I wonder if it's a good one with bounce gel. It doesn't feel like it. Oh no, 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 no! No shit! Oh my god, I can't believe I survived. It opened up the other Voidigo and my character kept walking away. It's because I don't have pause and focus loss, because that's so annoying when you're developing it. But it's also putting yourself in a little bit of a scary sitch sometimes. Yeah, this game sucks. Time to work on a new one. You got it, bud. Actually, I'm just gonna finish one more thing. Just one more thing. Just one more feature. Yeah, I've said that for a couple of years. Let's see. Let's get ourselves some sun bullet lotion. Ba-bam! Ooh, now I'm the one. Not a trailer line. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this place up a little bit. Okay, so now if we look at this, the up and down motion is much smoother, but it's too slow. What about this? Still a bit slow. Maybe the what is it called? The orbit is too fast is the problem. Yeah, I think the orbit was a bit fast, and also it's going a little bit too far. I'm gonna have to make a cup of tea. I'm gonna have to take a break. I know everybody wanted me to not... Oh! What happened with my layout? Did the Google Drive... Oh, Google Drive broke? Yeah, for sure. Now that it's going around slower, it needs to not go up and down. I think like something slow like this is much nicer. Like some really nice wavy. I mean, if you look at planets in real life, like just look down on the ground. Does that move fast? Not so fast. I think this is day and night cycle on this guy. Insane. I feel like this is pretty good. I'm just doing full screen now just to kind of show, since it's all very minute details. Oh my god! Even the transition is gone. Can I even BRB at the moment?
This is a regular pony.
I can, but it ain't looking that nice. Well, that was a Google Drive just restarting. Yes, he can. What happens if I just do this? Hey, fixed it. Fixed it in one. One way. Whatever, it doesn't matter. We got one planet, but can he do 3? Yes, he can. We just go ahead and we do repeat 3 planets. Is 3 planets too many? Hey, you seen the planetary system we're in? Yeah, thought so. Now the question is, how do we want to space these bad boys out? I guess let's just do something and then we'll figure it out. So let's add a index variable in here, and so they know which planet they are. And if I just regenerate the world now, I'm gonna have 3 planets. They are all in the same spot though. That's a no good. I wonder if we can do it just like anim setup true, and then we have a, let's see, what did we call the variable? Index. And then we can just do like repeats equals 1, and if anim setup, and then we reset anim setup. And then we do repeats plus equals 10 times index. So we repeat all the animation logic 10 times for each of these funny planets. Maybe that could work. Ugly fix, but cute results. Okay, and that's way too low. And any more than that feels a bit crazy. Like if we did 50. Yeah, it would have to be like 100. Beep, 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 and I mean, I wonder how heavy that would be. That's a lot of repeats. Maybe like electrons around an atom. Yeah. I could imagine that. But yeah, this works, but it's not the most optimized way to do it. Also, I wonder if we need 3. Maybe we just need 2. And instead of all these bullshit, we just put it on the other side. Maybe that's the coolest way to do it, because 3 feels maybe a little bit too cluttered. Even just 1 might be enough, but let's try 2. So instead of setting the index like this, we just do 2 planets, and then on the last one we set the reverse value to, we just flip it, and maybe we go ahead and flip the Z as well. I mean, imagine if it was 2 different planets. I think this is pretty good. Let's see what happens. Does it follow Jimmy? Just like it should. 3 is cluttery, yeah, I agree. So these planets, I think you should follow the sun, guys. Is that funny? Let's see, why is that not working? It's because we need a little bit of custom logic here as well. Maybe in the sun we could just have like a binary star system. Yeah, imagine I imagine they would probably fight if it's just 2. I don't know, I hope not. They are so far away anyway. Let's do a detached variable here, and then if this is like so, this is like so. And then in our target here we do if target detached. If it's not detached, then we do it like we always used to do it. Else Z should probably not even be anything. Where are we getting our like middle position? That's from Z. Okay. Oh yeah, it's the Z element, that's true. So this one should be 0, and then let's just go to the target. No, that one should be the same. Hey, Jimmy, now you got him. A little bit high up for Jimbot. Is that because of the depth offset? No, we can probably just go ahead and move it down. Hey, now Jim has got him. And if we get a closer's hand, the hand's got him. Okay, pretty cool. Let's make sure the player with closes hand also works. It doesn't work. Look at the bouncing. Look at the bouncing water droplets. How does it look if they don't lag behind at all? Let's try that. We could make it like so. Yeah, maybe that's better. The Z position, I kind of like that they are lagging behind. Better? Okay, let's do this. They should be following around the watering can because it orbits around the watering can. I really like that the bouncing makes the water bounce like this. I like the little lag personally. Yeah, I think we can probably find a good middle. Like just a little lag behind, whereas it's still connected, but they get a little bit of. Well, it was just 0.2 before, right? Yeah. I mean, 0.2 is really, yeah, let's do 0.3. That's nice, isn't it? Yeah, it in. So why the hell the planets and the sun not over there? We have to go into our orbit logic here. Orbit step. And see, orbit host is the weapon. Right. And because the sun is not following the weapon anymore. Because but why isn't the web position override timer set for the closest hand? Web spirit arms. Ah. I suppose we'll have to have another if in here. Let's see, trace, target, spirit arms. Where is this spirit arms? In the weapon. Did I remove the one I was working with? I removed the create event. So let's see here. In the sun, it should be the weapons, web spirit arms. So if this is false and we're not doing spirit arms, yeah, there we go. That's pretty cool. You got your own little sun. But I'm afraid my voice is definitely donezo. But hey, all that's left is just doing the pixel art and That's not super exciting anyways. But we did it! We made a power-up together, you and I! And it's a pretty fun, funky, fresh one, isn't it? If I do say so myself. Let's see spittle. Let's see some of that spittle. Let's see if the oh yeah, this one disappears when it hits the ground. So this is definitely, like, there is some weapon that is not gonna be good. Base gun? Base hunter? Oh my god, that's a good look. The fish queen. Imagine all your fishes love you this much. Thank you so much, Pico. Let's see if I remove it, if the planets disappear as they should. Recharger. They do. Now, the only thing I'm thinking is when we go, if I give myself the lotion again. Yeah, the only logic thing left that I can think of is if the player is not visible. Like if I go in here, these planets will stick around, and then I think that's fine. They can stick around, it doesn't matter. The universe is waiting for you back up. Fishnika. Okay, that's it for today. Thank you everybody coming by, watching the funny power-up. I feel like having the game in the background, being able to just play it a little bit when compiling, it makes these streams much less of a, like, it lowers the amount of pressure a lot, because you always have something to talk about. And it was fun getting feedback as we were working, and I want everybody to have a fine weekend. Kiss your friends from me, and see you on Wednesday for the 400th stream. We'll really do it.